Have you ever stared into a mirror too long and felt it? Something staring back that isn't you? What if you played a game with that reflection and it played back? Welcome to Friday 13, the channel where we don't just tell stories, we pull you into the dark with us. If you're watching this, you're not here by mistake. You're here because you thrive on the edge of fear, because you want that shiver that lingers long after the screen fades. See, this video? It's for you. Yes, you, right there. Maybe with the lights low, maybe with a mirror just out of sight. Tonight, we're diving into a creepypasta that's more than a tale. It's a warning. A warning about the mirror game and what happens when it goes wrong. So, take a deep breath, check your reflection, and let's step into the shadows together.
Before we start, let me ask you something. Something to keep in the back of your mind as we go. Picture yourself alone at night, standing in front of a mirror, candle in hand, whispering words you found online. Just a game, right? A silly dare. But what if the rules were real? What if breaking them meant letting something in? Something that knows you, watches you, follows you. Would you risk it? Hold that thought, because tonight, you're about to meet someone who did. And what they unleashed might make you think twice about that mirror in your room.
This is where it begins. Meet Riley, 17, bored and obsessed with the creepy corners of the internet. Just like some of you out there. Riley's the type who scrolls creepypasta forums late at night, chasing that thrill of the unknown. One Friday, fitting, right? They stumble across a post titled, "The Mirror Game." The rules are simple. At midnight, stand alone in a dark room with a mirror. Light a candle, stare into your reflection, and say, "Show me your face," 3 times. If you do it right, the post says, you'll see something. Maybe a shadow, maybe a figure, behind your reflection. If you do it wrong, well, it doesn't say. Just a warning, don't break the rules. Riley's hooked. It's perfect for a late night scare. A story to tell their friends. What could go wrong? Midnight hits. Riley's ready, nervous, but excited. They lock the door, turn off the lights, and light the candle. The flame dances, casting shadows that twist across the walls. They face the mirror, their reflection staring back. Familiar, but somehow off in the flickering light. Riley takes a breath and starts. "Show me your face." 1. "Show me your face." 2. "Show me your face." 3. The words hang in the air, heavy, like they've woken something. Riley waits, eyes locked on the glass. At first, nothing, just their own wide-eyed stare. Then, the candle flickers, and the shadows behind them shift. And here's your first hook, straight from Riley to you. What would you do if you saw it? A shape in the mirror that shouldn't be there. Would you keep looking? Or would you blow out that candle and run? Riley sees it. A figure. Just for a second. Tall and thin, standing right behind them in the reflection. They spin around, heart hammering. Nothing. The bathroom's empty, the door still locked. They laugh, shaky, chalking it up to nerves. But when they turn back, the mirror's different. Their reflections smiling. A slow, crooked grin they didn't make. Riley stumbles back, the candle nearly tipping. They didn't break the rules, did they? 3 times. Midnight. Alone. They followed it all. The post said to blow out the candle when you're done. So they do. Plunging the room into darkness. Problem solved, right? Except the next morning, things start to unravel. The next day, Riley wakes up to a weird vibe. The bathroom mirror, the one from the game, is in their bedroom now, propped on the dresser. They didn't move it. No one else was home.
They shove it under the bed, trying to forget. But that night, they hear it. Cratching, faint and insistent. Coming from under the mattress. Coming from under the mattress. They pull the mirror out, and there's a crack in the glass that wasn't there before. Coming from night. In the reflection, their face looks wrong. Eyes too dark, skin too pale. They cover it with a blanket and tell themselves it's nothing. But here's your next hook. What happens when the game doesn't end when you stop playing? Because Riley's about to find out, it's only getting started.
A week later, Riley's a wreck. Bags under their eyes, jumping at shadows. The mirror keeps showing up. On the dresser, in the hall, once even in the kitchen. They start recording, desperate for proof. They're not losing it. In the footage, they're ranting. It won't leave me alone. When the candle flares, and the mirror catches something. A hand, bony, claw-like, reaches out from the glass, brushing the edge before pulling back. Riley drops the phone, screaming, and the video cuts out. When it picks up, they're whispering, "It spoke to me." A voice from the mirror, low and raspy. "You called me. Now I stay." The rules didn't mention this. No one said it could talk, could follow. Riley smashes the mirror, shards everywhere. But the pieces keep reflecting, each one showing that crooked grin. And Riley thinks, breaking it will end it. They're wrong. The next night, every reflective surface, windows, phone screens, even a spoon, shows it. That figure, closer now, eyeless but watching. The scratching's louder, coming from inside the walls, and the air smells like rot. Riley posts one last update online. Don't play the mirror game. It's not a game. Then, silence. No more posts, no trace. Friends check their house days later. It's empty, except for one thing. The mirror, whole again, sitting on the dresser, reflecting an empty room, with that figure standing in the corner. And here's another hook for you. What if it's not gone? What if it's waiting for someone else to play? Close quote. No one knows where Riley went. If they ran, if they're hiding, or if the mirror took them. The creepypasta spread. Some call it fake. Others swear they've tried it and seen the shadow too. Maybe it's just a story. Or maybe, right now, that mirror in your house is listening, waiting for you to say the words. And here's the final hook, just for you. What if you looked tonight, at midnight, and saw it? Something behind your reflection that knows your name. Would you dare play? Or would you cover every mirror you own? That's it for tonight, you fearless few. If Riley's tail got under your skin, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're ready for our next descent into the dark. Tell us in the comments, would you play the mirror game? This is Friday 13, where reflections aren't always what they seem. Sleep tight, and maybe avoid the mirror tonight.